Alright, so this is Catlord being played on Nintendo Switch, courtesy of No Gravity Games, the publisher behind the game. It's a pretty cool auto shooter, pretty interesting game. Um, and you start out as a tuxedo cat here. You can upgrade your or change the appearance of your cat if you wanted to purchase them using your in-game currency. I've got around almost 2,000 currency there. This one's 100, this one's 200, this one's 250, and this one was 500. I did purchase that one. There's no difference between the cats as far as I can tell, outside of just the way it looks. And then you've got upgrades here you can purchase. So you've got ball damage, ball cooldown, the amount of shots it fires before it cools down again, ball pass, how many enemies it passes through as it damages the enemies. You've got armor, move speed, how fast the cat moves. You have Magma Ball upgrades, so ball damage and ball pass there as well. You have stomp damage, so you can jump on the enemies, that's how much damage it does. And then the stomp area, that's how big of an area the stomp does damage with. Anytime you purchase it, it's increasing by 0.05, so not a whole lot. This one's increasing by 5. And then you have stamina regen, increased stamina regeneration by 1, that's maxed out. As is the move speed is maxed out. You have a shield, so you can increase the shield damage by 5 each time you purchase an upgrade. And then you can do the shield mana drain, decrease the shield mana drain by 0.25% each time you purchase that. Both of those can purchase to, well, this one's 10, this one's 20, as you can see there. Pickup distance, I've maxed this out, increase pickup distance by 0.2. And then max health, increase max health by 10, and it's 250 each time you purchase it. And you can see it is X out of whatever that is. In this case, it's 4 out of 10. I'm going to go ahead and purchase some upgrades here. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of health upgrades. Brings me down to $14.99. And I will do a couple of stomp damage ones. Stomp area. And then I will do... Let's do some shield damage increases and then some shield damage duration. Okay. And that's pretty much got me tapped out for money there. Now I'm going to play. And you have 3 maps you can play in. So here you've got the third map here. And then you got the second map. This has 3 bosses. This one has 4. There's your score there up top. I'm going to go and play the first map. So, like it says there, the map gets smaller every 45 seconds. And then if you get into the outside of the map, you'll die pretty quickly. And so, the game is pretty simplistic. It's very addicting. It's extremely addicting to play. You just run around killing enemies and gathering resources to purchase those upgrades. And the enemies will get more frequent. They'll come at you in groups. They will try to encircle you and kill you. So you got to be quick. You got to be able to jump over it. And just keep going. You also do have another fire button that does fire a projectile similar to the balls there. Those are the magma balls, and those are limited. It does regenerate just like the shield does, but you have to make sure you have mana for it. And just like the white balls do, they do fire randomly depending on which area. Well, they do fire towards any enemy that is close enough to you to be hit by it. And that's that snake there. That's the first boss. If you end up shooting mega balls at it while you're shooting the white balls, it does help to kill it quicker. And the mega balls do more damage when they're maxed out than the white balls do. So you do have incentive there to try to maximize the damage that they do. The only complaint I have with this game, other than the fact that it is rather repetitive. But again, it's addicting type of repetitiveness that just makes you want to keep going. Is the music track. There's absolutely, like, there's 2 music tracks in the entire game, and that's it, and they're on a loop. So, you can choose to listen to the same music over and over again, depending on how long you can last. I think on the later levels, you might want to consider maybe muting the music, maybe throwing on something else. But yeah, the game's pretty cool, guys. Definitely a game I was just checking out. If you guys like, I think Vampire Savers or Vampire Survivors, I forget what the name of the game is, but I think that game is similar to this one, and vice versa. So if you like that game or like this game, it's definitely worth checking this game out. It is a decent game. Again, pretty addictive gameplay, simplistic gameplay at that, but ultimately pretty fun. Now, when you first start playing the game, you're not going to be able to mow the enemies down like this. In fact, the first enemy you come across, the chicken, that's going to take like 2 or 3 hits to kill instead of all these one-hit kills. And then all the different enemies are going to have different amounts of health, so it's going to take a certain amount of hits to take them down. So in this game, I'm probably making it look a lot easier than it is, because it's not this easy. I just happen to be maxed out with a lot of things, so I'm making it look a lot easier. But it definitely makes for a good challenge, at least at the start of the game. And again, it's a very addictive game to play. And one I would recommend checking out. If you like games like this, you're going to like this game, I think. Use the shield there. Like I said, the shield does do damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does enough to help protect you, at least from the smaller enemies like the chickens. Uh-oh. I'm trying to kill that boss without getting killed. There we go. The bosses do drop a significant amount of money, so you are going to want to go after that once you kill them. I do like the variety of bosses. I do like how different the bosses look compared to the rest of the enemies. You definitely know, hey, you're going up against the boss when it comes up on screen. I'm beginning to think that it might max out at 99 or 1999 for the. Wow, I actually got him. I have 4 out of 4. I think. Wow. Oh no, I just got over 1999. Never mind. Wow, I think this is about the furthest I've gotten, honestly. These upgrades definitely help quite a bit. Now, it determines how you can jump is going to be your stamina. So if you're out of stamina, you can no longer jump. So you're going to want to keep track of that. But you don't want to jump and fire, both of which will do damage. But when you jump, that's going to expend your stamina. But with the fact that it regenerates pretty quickly, it's not usually that big of a deal. At least this late in the game. Wow. This is a ridiculous amount. I've been lasting a lot longer than I initially anticipated. This is kind of cool. Let's see if I can jump over here. Oh nope, I can't. I just died. Okay, let's see how much money they got me. So much more I can upgrade. I'm gonna guess like 2,000 to 2,500. Oh wow, 3,000. Okay, that's a lot more than anticipated. Let's go and do some upgrades and see just how much. Wow, that depleted real quick. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple of these. Let's do up to 18 with that, and I'll be able to do 15 with that. Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's go ahead and play as the I'll play as the Tuxedo Cat, and I'll go ahead and do the last level. And there's like the game does say there's items, random items that'll help you. Like there's a magnetic potion that'll draw all of the dropped items to you all at once. Now, even with as maxed out as I am with some of this stuff, this stage does get challenging the longer you last. The first stage is pretty much a breeze compared to this and the later stages. Because even now, when I'm firing these weapons, some of the ghosts and stuff are taking multiple hits. Like the gold and blue ones. And there are these camera-looking robot guys that show up that drop a lot of money, similar to what the bosses drop, just a little less. So I typically try to watch out for them when I'm playing the stage. I'm doing okay with this so far. And again, the music is repetitive. It's the same music from the first stage. I don't mind it though. I kind of like the music. I hate when the bosses chase you like this. They typically tend to deplete your life pretty quick. If they're able to get close enough to you like that. See, the level's getting smaller. See, those guys right there, they drop a huge chunk of money. There's another one. And another. Good strategy is to take a bunch of them out and then go after the stuff that they drop. And I don't think I've gotten to the point where it goes like to the point where you get really small. I think I've always died up to that point. So I'm interested to see if I can make it that long. Although I don't think I will. I'm already at 75 health. I'm jumping to try to do that much more damage. There's a boss right there. So the problem with all these enemies is that you try to kill the boss, you end up killing all the other enemies around it. There we go, got him. Oh. And dead. Yeah, it didn't last too long. Alright guys, we're going to look at Catlord on Switch. I want to thank No Gravity Games for the opportunity. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.